Good morning, good people. I'm Brother Mark Schenk, the provincial minister of the Capuchin province of St. Conrad. Normally I live in Denver, Colorado, but today I'm on the outskirts of Rome, Italy, where I am attending the general chapter of the Capuchin order. This is a meeting that's held every 6 years, where we elect new leadership. We look at what's happened for the past 6 years, and we start to plan for the next 6 years, what we would like to see done. I'm here with 171 other delegates from around the world. St. Francis started this tradition of holding these meetings every 6 years. He wanted them to be held right after Pentecost. And the reason is clear, because it was Pentecost when the Holy Spirit came down upon the apostles and they went out and began to evangelize. So St. Francis wanted the same thing for his friars. He wanted the Holy Spirit to come down upon them, and so that they would go out and start to preach the good news. This idea of Pentecost, or what happened in Pentecost, harkens back to a story in Genesis, the story of the Tower of Babel, where God punished the sinful pride of people by making them speak different languages, so that their plans to build this huge tower came to nothing, fell apart. So in Pentecost, God redeems or heals those broken relationships from that time by making people understand the apostles. Even though they were speaking one language, people could hear them in many different languages. So God took this curse of speaking many languages and he turned that into a blessing. So it's important to see this in the story. It wasn't that people started all speak the same language again. No, they were still speaking different languages, but they were able to hear and understand each other because of the gift of the Holy Spirit. I think this is an important lesson for us today, and it's one that we need to hear as well. Even though we have 6 official languages that we're speaking here, we have to have translation. But that's not the detriment. That's not a curse for us. It's actually a blessing, because all of these people bring a certain richness to them. The fact that they speak different languages, they think differently, they bring different gifts. That's a huge blessing for us. And it is for you in your life as well. The fact that there are people who think differently than you do, and speak differently than you do, and look differently than you do. If you're really willing to listen to them, that can be a great blessing for you. You know, listening has become kind of a lost art in our world today, especially during this political season. You watch these news programs or other programs on TV, no one is listening to the other person. Before that person has stopped speaking, the other one's already formulated the answer. We really need to start listening to the other person in order to receive this great gift that God has given us through the Holy Spirit, that is, to be able to hear and understand what the other person is saying. And if we really do that, that can be a great blessing for us in our lives. So let's maybe try to start practicing that today. Even though there's somebody we may disagree with, we may have very different opinions with, at the end of the day, we may still disagree with them. But if we're really willing to listen to what that person has to say, we may learn something and we may receive a great blessing in our lives. I hope that helps you today. I hope it helps me as I listen here to people who have different ideas than I do, and I don't think that their ideas are right, but I need to learn also to listen. So let's all try that today a little bit. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to them. Know that we are praying for you, and as always, we ask for your prayers. God bless you.